He wasn't looking to make aliyah. He wasn't looking to enter and buy a house in Tel Aviv. He was looking for the right soil where his soul can be renewed and it could flourish in the national framework that Yahweh had destined it to. So we're not here to study our Hebrew roots. We're not here to be more Jewish than the Jews. We are here to find the soil where we can be renewed and become a living nefesh like Adam and Chava. We're looking for the soil. We're not learning how to be Jewish. We're not learning how to be more Jewish than the Jews. We're looking for that soil. That red soil that Adam was made from. Yahweh took the soil from the Temple Mount. Do you really think he took soil from Iraq? No. Do you really think he took Mesopotamian soil where the Garden of Eden was allegedly to have been? And then Yahweh used the soil of what would later become Saddam Hussein's palace to make the perfect Adam v'Chava? Or Adam? He took the soil from Yerushalayim. And Moshe was crying because he wanted to be planted in that soil and go back to the way it was before Adam gave it all up by sinning. That's why we read 2 chapters today. Yes. That's why we read Devarim 34 and Bereshit chapter 1. Because for the Hebrew, the born-again journey is a return to the soil of Adam. Amen. It's not about becoming more Jewish. No. It's not about buying a big shofar because now I have money and I didn't have it before. It's about looking for the soil of Adam. For the Hebrew, the born-again journey is a return to the ancient paths of the renewed truths, not an adoption of a new thing. Finally, Moshe also cried for those like him who could not return to the garden, for all Israel who would apostatize and reject Yeshua and or Torah, and would experience no renewal in or to the garden or enter the Yerushalayim above, which is the Yerushalayim or of the Olam Haba. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now you know why Moshe was crying? Now you know why there's all this confusion about the death of Moshe? He was, he wasn't. He did, he didn't. He could, he wouldn't. It's not confusing. Yahweh messed up our paradigm. He messed it up on purpose. Because if he's going to be preserved by Michael so that Satan can't grab his body and be manifested to the world in Revelation 11:5 and 6 as one of the 2 end-time witnesses, in some sense of the word, he's got to be alive. In some manner, he's got to be preserved. Yes. No corruption. So why do we go back to Bereshit? Because by understanding what Moshe understood, we can cry tears of joy, not of sorrow. He cried because he couldn't. We cry because it's happened. Yahweh will recreate our body when we are given a new, immortal, glorified, physical, resurrected body. I really believe this. I'm that crazy and whacked out to believe this. He's going to take the clay of Yerushalayim, and he's going to use that to give me a new body. It's a fact. Yahweh's going to give us a new glorified body. Amen. But I'll be darned if he uses the earth of Basra. That's right. You know he's got to use some kind of dust. How many scientists have you heard say man's skin has the same 12 elements as the dust of the earth? How many people have you heard say that? Well, if that's true, and Adam was made from sanctified soil, so that our new bodies, and so now we look back and we go, wow, because of Yeshua, because of Mashiach, because we receive, not just, we have a love for the land, but we have a love for the blood of Yeshua that was spilled on that land. Yahweh says, if you believe that the blood of holiness was spilled on the dust of holiness, I will take that renewed dust that I cleansed by my blood, the blood of my son, and I'll remake you. And then you'll be back in the garden, because Adam was originally made from Jerusalem material. Jerusalem material. You don't think for a minute we're going to inhabit the New Jerusalem and have dust made from Jordan or Iraq? Nope. Or from Hosni Mubarak's backyard? Nope. You don't really think that, do you? Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, this is the truth. This is why there was a fight in heaven over the body of Moshe. This is why some scriptures, some versions say Israel buried Moshe, and other versions say, no, Yahweh buried him. Remember the Hebrew concept and study. That's right. This is right, and I'm going to glean from all these. Of every tree in the garden you may eat.
Oh, hallelujah, that's right. Woo-hoo.
Every tree. Except one. Yahweh didn't say eat one tree. And that's what the Hebrew does. He accepts the Dead Sea Scrolls. They buried Moshe, meaning Israel. He accepts the Mesorah, the Masoretic. Yahweh buried Moshe. That's right, that's right. And by seeing some of the truth in both, I'm getting the full counsel of Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh, all nations. All nations praise Yahweh. All nations praise Yahweh. Blessed is he who comes. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh. Blessed is he who is coming in the name of Yahweh. The stone the builders have rejected has become the chief cornerstone, has become the chief cornerstone. And this is from Yahweh. marvelous in our eyes. It is marvelous in our eyes. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh. Blessed is he who comes. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh. Blessed is he who is coming in the name of Yahweh. Blessed is he who comes. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh. Blessed is he who is coming in the name of Yahweh. Praise Yahweh, all nations. All nations praise Yahweh. All nations praise Yahweh. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh.